If you're on a well in Athens and surrounding areas, there's something really important that you need to understand. There are actually two different kinds of water in your working water and your drinking water. Let's start with your working water. That's everything that runs your home. That's going to be your washing machine, your showers, your toilets, dishwasher, things like that. Now, your drinking water is what goes into your body, and those two categories should not be treated the same. So let's just start with working water. Most wells in this area have some combination of iron, sulfur, maybe a little hardness, and probably a lot of sediment. That affects your plumbing system first. The iron is going to cause orange staining in your sinks and toilets. Manganese causes black staining, and that sulfur will create that rotten egg smell that you may smell every now and then. Now, hard water is going to leave a crust on your fixture, and it builds up scale inside your water heater, and then over time, that buildup reduces its efficiency and shortens the lifespan. It's also going to shorten the lifespan of your fixtures as well. We've cut open water heaters packed with scale and mineral buildup, and that stuff just doesn't happen overnight. It happens slowly, and that slow damage is the most expensive kind. That's where your whole house treatment comes in. The iron filter is going to remove those metals before they reach your plumbing. Water softeners are going to remove the hardness. Carbon filters are going to reduce odor and some of the organic compounds. It's also going to make the water taste a little better. Your UV systems are going to neutralize bacteria and microorganisms, so if you get those boil water alerts, then you should be good. So those protect your appliances and your home, and ultimately the investment you've made in your plumbing system. But here's where many homeowners stop too soon. They install a softener, carbon filter, assume their water's fully clean. Unfortunately, you're not quite there yet, because whole house systems are designed to protect your home, and reverse osmosis is designed to protect your body. So let's talk about drinking water. Groundwater can contain naturally occurring contaminants, depending on the geology of the area. In some cases, that includes trace metals. In agricultural regions, runoff can introduce nitrates. Don't forget about microplastics. And then across the country, including parts of Georgia, we're seeing more discussions around PFAS, what people call forever chemicals. PFAS are synthetic compounds used in things like nonstick coatings, firefighting foam, stuff like that. They don't break down easily in the environment. They're measured in extremely tiny amounts, parts per trillion. But long-term exposure can be linked in studies to immune system effects, certain cancers, and hormone disruption. Then there are endocrine disrupting compounds, or EDCs. These are chemicals that can interfere with your body's hormonal system over time. The concern isn't immediate sickness, it's long-term exposure over years, decades. And here's the key difference. A water softener does not remove PFAS or EDCs. A basic carbon filter may reduce some contaminants, but not all. Reverse osmosis uses a semi-permeable membrane to remove extremely small dissolved contaminants. It can significantly reduce PFAS, heavy metals, nitrates, and many other compounds standard filtration won't catch. That's why it's typically installed under the kitchen sink, because it's focused on what you drink and you cook with. So let's think of it like this. Your whole house system handles working water. Your reverse osmosis system handles your drinking water. Two different purposes, two different levels of protection, and both matter. If you're on a well in Athens and surrounding areas, taking your drinking water seriously is simply a smart decision, because exposure adds up, and clean water isn't just about taste. It's about long-term protection.